What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to some more Anno 1800 with our million population playthrough. Now, I did promise that this episode would see the final look at Monet, but as you can see, I have not had time to do anything with it. Unfortunately, IRL has been insanely busy. But good news, because today is actually the very first day of my so-called kinda sorta going full-time with content creation sorta kinda thingy. Kind of, maybe. I'm still working a few hours during the week, taking care of my landscaping and my lawn care and the farm and the things that I do IRL. But only 3 days a week now, maybe 4 days a week, just, if something comes up. But I am going to be spending a lot more time doing content creation here on the channel, as well as streaming over on Twitch several days a week, so big fun things coming along. So I'm going to be working on this on Twitch, actually, and we're going to be working on this little area right here and getting this all cleaned up. But for today, I'm actually recording this the same morning that this video is going out to you guys, which is a rarity for me. I normally record several days in advance, but I just haven't had time. So I do have to kind of be a little bit quick about things, and I gotta, kind of really focus in on this. So what I want to take a look at is things that we are overproducing on here on this island that I don't really need. So things like the advanced weapons, the steam motors, I don't need either of those on this particular island. Let's see, is there anything else? I've got a little bit of dynamite being made here. Oh, I'm under on steel and glass, actually. I need to go back and take a look at... I'll go back and take a look at some of this stuff on my own here in a little while. Yeah, steel and glass is over just a little bit, but I bet I can fix that. Actually, I can fix that real quick. We can take this right here, reduce that by 50% because we're not using very much champagne at all. We're barely using any champagne. Let's see, what else might be using glass? This is not anymore. That's turned off.
Welcome to the manufactory.
I reduce you down by 30%. It fixes that, but what does it do to this? See, that takes that down. I can't do that.
There is breathing space between projects.
I cannot do that, actually, which is unfortunate.
Curiosity decreases in proportion to effort.
This is already boosted by 50%. Where all do I have those things at? I've got two. I've got one there, and I've got one here. What was I looking on? See, I'm really close on that. Ooh. All right, I will work on that later. This is the kind of thing I don't need to spend time doing. So, anyways, we are over on steam motors and advanced weapons here. I'm producing way too much of that. I am way overproducing on champagne. Gramophones I'm not going to worry about. And we're also producing excess bombons and ponchos and tortillas from other productions that we're doing. We're overproducing on quite a few things, actually. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to actually take these and I'm going to send some of this stuff right here back over to Crown Falls. Specifically, I want to send over that. Send over 2 loads of each, although that's probably going to be too much eventually. Yeah, let's just do 1 load of each. 1 load of each of those. And let's see. We'll do the champagne. I don't need that much champagne. Could do the gramophones as well. Bring over excess gramophones. Fur coats.
This city is a magnet for genius.
I think coffee. I was actually selling the coffee, but actually I could take the coffee and bring that back up. Okay, so we're going to take all of that. It's going to be a Crown Falls support route. Okay, so we're going to do that. Good. Oh, I meant to go back over here because oh, not you. There we go. Because I do have an AI route. This one right here, selling off that coffee. I don't want to do that anymore. So we're going to take the coffee off of that route. I may grab something different. Then we're going to come right here, and we are going to set this right here just to a minimum stock of let's just say like 200 of all of these. I think I set these at 300. Yeah, you know what? Let's just be consistent. 300, not 3,000. 300. You're fine. You're at 300. I'm not going to set a minimum stock on these two goods right here because I don't need that. And then champagne. We'll set to 300, and then gramophones we'll set to 300. So that's just a little extra stuff right there. That'll be sent up to Crown Falls that we can use for trading off. Let's see, is there anything else that I was overproducing that I could just go ahead and sell, maybe? No, not at the moment. The coffee, I definitely want to make sure that we are low on. That way I keep getting the chocolate. The chocolate would be really handy. Actually, am I overproducing on chocolate at all? I am overproducing a small amount of chocolate, and chocolate is something I do need.
How thrilling! A renowned personage.
Regina Duffy, call your bluffy. Hello. I'm gonna do something I swore to myself I would never actually do. I'm breaking one of my rules. I'm gonna make another Great Eastern. I'm breaking a rule. I never do that. I never make more than one Great Eastern, but I'm gonna break the rule because I would like to transport 2 more things on this trade route without having to have another ship. So we'll just do that and make another Great Eastern just for this one, just for, you know, special thing like that. Okay, so that'll work. So that's going to start bringing up more goods over here to this island, back to Crown Falls, that will basically fill in some more of the blanks on things, such as stuff that I'm importing, like the coffee, the champagne. Where am I getting gramophones? I think I'm actually producing gramophones, aren't I? What's the scoop of the gramophones? Oh, yeah, I'm way overproducing gramophones. Oh, actually, that's actually not a bad idea. I forgot about that. Where is that trade route at? Where? Pause for a second. I don't actually need those. Instead, I could do... because I am way overproducing on gramophones over there. Dynamite, but that's not really super important. Spectacles, maybe? Let's take a look at spectacles. Overproducing on. Not by much. We're already taking that. Sewing machines would actually be a good one. Yeah. Sewing machines, and then I can take them off of the trade route that's selling them. That would not be a bad idea. Sewing machines would work. The light bulbs. Again, this is stuff that I'm... oh, wait. No, chocolate. That's what I was wanting to do, was chocolate. I knew I had a specific one. Chocolate.
This city is a magnet
okay.
for genius.
Yes. Chocolate. Drop that off. Okay. Cool. Turn you back on then. Now, we will pop down here and we will just tell this to keep a minimum stock of 300 chocolate. That'll be good. Lovely.
New orders.
All right, cool. So that is going to bring in some more stuff up here. That's going to be less that ends up having to be imported, which means I will be a lot better on some of my stuff right here. That way I have more of those goods available to export as I expand out. How far am I from needing? Still like 5,000 population away from that. So still got a little ways to go on it. That's fine. So yeah, any excess stuff like that is really any excess you're producing on an island that you don't need. Use that for other islands. Like I'm bringing that to Crown Falls. That way I can offset the amount of stuff I have to import, and it just saves me on the exports. So let's take a quick look at Crown Falls. I did not show this in the last episode, but we have been working on Crown Falls on Twitch quite a bit. You'll notice that there's a lot. Well, you might not notice. I notice. I've redone some of the road layouts and stuff around here. I got to looking at it, and another streamer and I were talking about this. One tile wide roads, just your standard typical cobblestone paved roads, in between skyscrapers, just kind of looks daft. I think it just gets to looking kind of daft to me. They're so narrow, and it's like you feel just claustrophobic in some areas. So I've gone through and I've started widening out the streets in Crown Falls into 3-lane or 3 tile wide roads everywhere. Some places have 4 tile wide, kind of my main boulevards and stuff. But a lot of areas I've done these 3 tile wide roads instead. Now, of course, most of you know that I'm just a massive fan of the enclosed greenery. And I had the typical thing, and I probably have some somewhere just to, remind you I'm talking about this. Long strip of road, and then long strip of enclosed greenery. We got to looking at that, and it's like, that just feels so... It needs something else. So we kind of played around with it over on Twitch. And we kind of came up with this. Using the concrete filler tile from the Bright Harvest Industrial Zone, or Industrial Ornaments. We placed it down to kind of give, just an illusion of more roadway, or like a median of some kind that wasn't just grass and trees. And then we kind of broke up the enclosed greenery and spaced that out around it. Now, it does not look bad. I think it looks decent. I still wish we had some better options for medians and stuff like that without using constant white plaza tile decorations. I mean, it's just, come on. So many white plaza tile decorations. It just gets to looking really boring to me, and I really don't like it. I always feel like it needs something besides that. What am I even doing? What did you just discover? Oh, right, it was that. I'm like, what did I do? Right, I built a Great Eastern. Or at least I may build a Great Eastern. So anyways, yeah. Went through and kind of broke some of that up. We did a lot of redesign down here on this part of Crown Falls. Yes, it is still heavily gridded. But at the same time, the game is built around a grid, so you might as well embrace the grid and make the grid kind of pretty. There's still more I want to do down here on it, to space things out and clean it all up. But I think it's starting to look better. This area of town up here is not bad. I have a lot more open space up here as I've laid this part out. I do want to go through and redo some of the median areas because, again, I just feel like it's too many, just too long of a stretch of enclosed greenery. I feel like it needs some separation here and there. And not everything is perfectly lined up. Some stuff is still a little off center, and I am actually kind of okay with that. I wasn't sure if I would be, but I think I'm generally okay with some things still not being perfectly lined up, and having a little offset to it, basically. I think I'm okay with it. This city is not going to last forever. We are going to get to 1 million, and then we'll probably move on to another project. So, I kind of I got to get through it and not spend so much time rearranging things because, I just can't do that. It takes too long. So anyways, God, already 15 minutes into the video here, and I've got about another 15 minutes to go. 15, 20-ish minutes to go. So what do I want to do here? So we've talked a lot about things I've been working on, things I think look kind of cool, some ideas. Let me know what you think of some of these ideas I've had and, some of the little bit of redesign that I've been doing. But for right now, I want to go ahead and get this area of town right here laid out. This is going to be the start of like an area of town that is going to be more low density. No more skyscrapers. I mean, I've got skyscrapers over here because I plucked them out from over here because I didn't know where to put them. But they are not staying here. They are temporary locations. But I am wanting to kind of start moving away from a lot of the skyscrapers. I'm getting a little skyscraper tired right now, as it were. So I wanted to move away from them. And I think over here, we're going to kind of have some, maybe along the river, have some like level 1 and 2 engineer skyscrapers. And then it's going to quickly fade out into low density engineers and artisans in this area of town right here. Like I said, I'm getting a little burned out on the skyscrapers everywhere, and I have got to, I got to do something different. I just can't keep going with the skyscrapers. It's about to drive me bonkers right now. So I want to make a whole new little area right here. Maybe kind of like an old town that has, you know, maybe some, yeah, maybe like kind of a little old town area right here would be kind of fun. I think that would be kind of neat. Have something like that right there. Let's get this put together. I also got to figure out where everything's going to kind of stop. Something like that, maybe. Can I fit? Okay, cannot fit anything else. Then that's fine. Don't have to take up every square inch with housing. Although, of course, that's what I'm doing right now. I say that, and then I do that. Put a fire station in right there. This guy is going to have to go somewhere different. You don't need to go there. I'll put him up there for right now. These skyscrapers are here also are not staying. They're just kind of, I've got a lot of, I love with the, I'll deal with this later kind of stuff. I'm big on the I'll deal with this later type thing. I'm big on that. Let's see. I think I would actually like you go this way. Maybe. I want another little square right there, I think. And now, come on now. There you go. All right. Cool. One there. I'll do something in this square. Good there. I'll leave that just like that for a moment.
Ain't perfect, but what?
Much more tightly compacted area too, right here. Feel like it needs to be because it's kind of more of an older part of the city, or you know, it theoretically could be an older part of the city rather. So I feel like it needs to be a little more compact. We will need a school over here, which I don't want to put the school right there where I left that space. I want to put the school somewhere else. Actually, I'm going to put the school right here. There we go. Okay. University will reach everywhere that it needs to up here, so I don't need to worry about that. Cool. Let's fill in just with some temperate grove for the time being. I am gonna leave that little that glassmaker right there. I'm gonna leave him. I just think he's kind of neat. Police station up there, just in case. We don't tend to have too many riots on this island because people are insanely happy, so I don't really have to worry about that. I would like a restaurant, though. I want that fish and chips recipe over here. So restaurant can go right... Ooh, actually, look how well that fits in right there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and a bus. Just go right there behind it. It'll work.
Opening soon?
You are going to get the fish and chips.
I know the waiters.
Only problem with that is he does not have one of those nearby. He does now. Although I don't really much care for the location of that. It's fine. We'll leave him there for right now. We'll call this area up here a future project type thing. All right, let's come under our farmers real quick. I want to grab another playground, I think. Just another big playground for the kids to hang out in. It does need to turn this way, though. That way the fencing is kind of on that outside edge. Okay. Just fill these in with trees for right now, just so it looks, you know, not ridiculous. I'll come in and make some more interesting looking areas on the edges later on. Alright, I'm going to make just a little market area right here. Okay. And this spot right here, thinking a couple of market halls in the middle. Some enclosed greenery around the edge. Ooh, not all the way. Some of that blank, because I want to use some of these lamp archways that I don't ever really get to use. I want to use a couple of those. I'm going to use this. I don't ever get to use this. A simple little market area right up here down the center. Something like that. Yeah, just a little something like that. Just a simple little market square right down the middle. Alright, these guys are almost ready to upgrade. Getting there. Alright, let's see. I've got this space right here. What am I making? What could I make right there? I kind of feel like I might want a little industry right there of some kind. Not a department store. We've got plenty of department stores. We have a department store I'm not even using at the moment. I need to probably do something with him. Let's see, let me think real quick. What could I put right there? Could have a random sail maker. I feel like it needs something a little bit nicer. I can't fit anything around it. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna work. Like, I want something right there. I just don't know what I want. I have a variety theater. Like a little oceanfront variety theater right there, maybe? Oh, no. I know what I want. I know what I want. We haven't done any of this right here yet. We haven't done like a little amusement area. And we totally need a little amusement area. That's what we need. A fun little waterfront amusement park. Some food and drink right there. Put a welcome sign right there. Kind of right near the entrance for that. I'll toss him in right there. We'll put a barrel organ player back there in the back. Some balloons off to the side. Couple of bar tables. Yeah, we're just kind of just a small little area right here for them. There we go. Okay. And then this goes back to number 1. There we go. People have been asking me to make an amusement area, and I had not done it. So, again, just a very small, simple amusement park. Just, you know, little fun place right there with a roller coaster and just some stuff to do. Just a little nice little waterfront place to go and hang out real quick. Yeah. You always need a little fun spot. All right, let's get all these upgrades going. All right, I'm going to do a quick pause in the video. I'm going to get all of this upgraded to the level I want it to be at, and then we will come back and take a look at it. So I'll be back in just a second, guys. All right, got my little area done right here. I'm playing around with the city, like the city color skins and stuff, trying to find something that I like, and I haven't quite found it yet. A lot of people keep saying that using the brick and stuff doesn't make it look a little drab, and it kind of does, but at the same time, you know, I kind of like the drab. I don't know. I'm still trying to play around with the color scheming of everything. I did the inverted on those. The colorful skins I think are just too much. I don't know. I'm still playing around the vibrant city skins, but yeah. Anyways, I got this whole little area right here done. I went ahead and I worked in all these skyscrapers I had sitting down here, and I worked them into the city line. Or to the skyline right here, just to create like a smaller, just a smaller little area right here, kind of near the church and the marketplace. But then the rest of it just kind of fizzles out, and I kind of like the way that looks. Like I said, way too many skyscrapers going on. I can't deal with it. We're gonna definitely start phasing out the skyscrapers and start going to a more regular skyline. See, just even these investors trying to make the investors look like not garbage. And I hate the colorful investor skins. I think they look terrible. I'm just gonna go back to default for right now because I don't know how I want it to look. But yeah, we're definitely going to start getting away from the skyscrapers. I think I've skyscrapered myself out, and I'm ready to move on to something different. I think this right here just looks really, really nice. It's simple. You know, I like the better height variation with the low-rise stuff, and then just a handful of skyscrapers in the middle, as opposed to Megacity 1 over here with about 1 billion skyscrapers. Oh, this little area right here. I did this on... Or wait, did I do this? I did this on Twitch, I think. Oh god, I don't remember now. I think I did this on Twitch. I made a little hotel area. Oh god, I don't remember when I did this. I think I did it on Twitch. But I made a little hotel, like, on the cliffside. I'm probably going to change it because I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I did make a little cliffside hotel. But I mean, the city does look kind of cool in the background, but it's gotten massive, and my brain can't handle any more skyscrapers. So we're going to go to a regular sized city in the background from now on. In terms of population, we're so close. Like I said, I'm waiting for 80 palace wings, and then we will have a lovely episode where I rebuild the palace and make it not look like garbage. So I think next episode we're going to do something similar. I'm going to pick an area, probably this spot right here, and we're going to expand over to there and get this little island done. Maybe all 3 of these, maybe all 4 of these, and get all this little spot over here cleaned up. And get it all taken care of and done. Maybe throw down... We've got some zoos and stuff and some things that I've been smacking around up here. Maybe I'll come up here and make this stuff look like not hot garbage. What is this one right here? Is this my... That's my snowflakes. That's my extinct species one. Is this one supposed to be polar circle, maybe? I have 6. I think this is supposed to be polar circle. Hold on. Is this what this is? Polar circle? Yes, it is. It's supposed to be my polar circle. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. Because I've got several zoo sets that I need to go ahead and use. There we go. Up to almost 16,000 attractiveness now. That's really, really awesome. Our palace, where is the god-awful palace? Is at prestige rank 8 or prestige rank 7 right now. I do need to go and double check our Department of Labor stuff on all of the various islands that we are using these, because this does affect all islands with the prestige level. So I need to make sure that I am still producing enough stuff on all of our islands that have trade unions on them because of the 24% productivity boost. So I'm gonna have to go and double check all of those, just to make sure that I'm still making enough goods everywhere, but that should be perfectly fine to go do. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.